Hello everyone, good afternoon, and this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Today we will be making a waterfall valance, and why it's called a waterfall valance is because you actually overlap these valances. Okay, so you can have two, you can have three. It's much better with three. You can have five, so we're going to start with one. Waterfall valance, 1, 2, or 3. You decide, and it also depends on the width of your window, and this can be on its own, and it also can be added to your curtain. So it can be done alone, but you can add a rug pocket to it, as well as you can add it to your curtain and then just use one rod pocket for both, and so you'll only use one rod. So without further ado, let's go make a waterfall valance. Here is a valance. This is what it looks like. Okay, it's folded in two, and it's also, the material is also double. Okay, so it has two pieces. All right, so what you do, so there it is. This is the right and this is the left. So when you cut it, okay, after I give you the measurement, what you do, you put right side to right side and stitch all around on the wrong side, all the sides, and then to one side, like here, the straight side, what you do, you leave about 3 to maybe 4 inches opening to bag it out. But before you bag it out, before you turn it over, all these areas that are around, you're going to give it little slits with your scissors, and you've seen me done that previously in other video. And you're also going to give it little slits to the top here to free it up when it's time to turn it over. And you can also press that. So I won't be doing a double one today, I'll be doing a single one. And let me quickly go through the measurements. So the top here is 22 inches, okay, 22 inches. And the side here is 18. Let me show you. So here is 22 inches double. So here is 11 and here is 11, and this side is 18, and we have the other. So the entire width of the bottom from here, which is the center, okay, to the end here is 54 inches wide. Okay, and that is without the rod pocket. So it's after you shape it, then you're going to add the rod pocket. Okay, so that is without the rod pocket. So here I have 27 to one side, and you know it's double, so it's going to be 54 inches wide. Okay, so 25 down and 54 and 18 in length, and this is for your rod. And now these are run on valances. You just run them onto the rod, and so you can decide how many you want to use. I think I'm going to be showing you 3, because when it overlaps with 3, it looks even much better. Okay, but you can decide how much you want to make. Okay, so without further ado, I think I'll have to do a part 2 of this, because as I said, the one that is not doubled is a little bit more challenging to finish. This one is very easy. It's just stitching the inside and turn it over and doing the rod pocket, and then all you have to do is put it onto the rod, which is a little bit complicated. That I'll have to show you how to do it. So these curtains, I recently took them down from my window, and I won't be using them anymore, and I've decided to use them to as you see, it has a double valance there with some tassel or fringe, whatever you want to call it, onto the end of it. And so I'm going to be taking off those and using it on the waterfall valance. I don't have any use for them. I'm going to give away some, and I'm using some to do these tutorials. Doesn't make sense I go and purchase new fabric, and as a matter of fact, it gives you an idea how you can utilize what you already have, or what you have, but you don't need any more. Okay, so here is a perfect example. So I'm back at it again. So remember, the center is the side that is straight to your table or wherever, straight. Okay, the bottom is wide. Here is 27, here is 18, and if it's a little longer than 18, don't worry about it. Okay, but to the middle here, I want you, when you put it on the fabric, you're going to see that it is straight. Okay, you're going to have it from here straight. I want you to go down a little bit from about here, dip it down on the fabric, and cut it about 3 inches deep. Okay, so say for instance this is the fabric or the pattern. I want you to go down because you want that little curve so that when you overlap the other valance in it, it's free enough and it won't cause a problem. So let me open it now and let you see. So as you can see, it's very wide. As you see the top here, I've opened it. It's actually 22 inches. And if you notice here, there's a green line. So I've marked off my 4 inches, which I've shown you before. And what you're going to do, you're going to serge the top here. If you have a serger, if you don't have a serger, you're going to probably have to fold it and stitch it, baste it before. But what you're going to do, you're going to actually free up the middle here, even if you're just going to baste it and stitch it. Okay, it's a little tight here because it's a curve, so you're going to have to free it up. Okay, so after you, if you don't have a serger, you're going to have to double stitch it, okay, or baste it and double stitch it, and you're going to do the same. Go this video, I'm not holding the camera right, so if it's not straight, I hope you'll understand. So right here now, you're going to fold this over. Oh, let me get to the other side. So here now is the 4 inches for the rod pocket. What you're going to do also, you're going to fold it under and serge it. If you serge it, you don't have to fold it, but if you don't, you're going to have to baste it off so that when you put it to this side, okay, and fold it like this, you'll be good to go. All right, so without further ado, let us finish this. And if you realize that you have an extra piece, like if you see it here, I gave it a little extra. So if you realize that there's an extra piece at the top here, you see that, you just trim it away like this, so it levels with this piece. Okay, so as you know, I've showed you in the with the white one how you're going to do your rod pocket. Okay, so without further ado, let me finish this video and you will see how it is finished in part 2. And please remember to like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.